Okay. Now I've got it working. Hooray for me. Let me make sure. Yep, that's working too. Okay. We should be solid. So, easy playthrough today, because I only got a little bit of time to play, so I'm gonna just do some random stuff. Probably not jump too much into the main stuff, but who knows. Right now we're gonna do Siora's thing. I believe I should have her with me. Just make sure. Yes, Siora Huntress. Which means I need to know how to travel. Yeah. So do I want to keep the giant sword? Or switch it to this one, which is so much less damage, but nah, if I'm able to wield the big one, might as well do that. Okay. Might as well. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see the new Wonder Woman movie that came out back in December. I'm gonna need to go see it in theaters today. Ho-ho. Didn't think that was gonna be a thing like ever again, but here we are.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld,
Oh, that's
I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
okay. Go to the Tumulus with Siora. That's probably not how you say that, but let's see, where is this Tumulus? That way. So go out, take a right, and then right again. Crap, is it this right now? Yes, it is. And going. Take it right. It can be confusing sometimes trying to figure out where the heck he's going.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Just wolves.
Shadow engulf our enemies.
Dodge my big ass sword. Okay, so now the door is up. Just keep going. Come on, door, where are you? Yeah, probably up here. Or not. Oh no, it would be up here.
We are approaching
could
Vasrigan.
Actually
This is
climb
where
up
I
this
will perform
thing.
the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations.
Unfortunately, we
It
have to go
must be
around
prepared
the
before we can
werewolf
start the ritual.
entrance.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
you know you have a good team is when you're not even needed. Give me that. Bruh.
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
Yeah, listen, there are creatures.
This is not their natural. We cannot leave them here. It's to the burial mound.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
That's a pretty powerful attack. I always forget I have fury. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I hate that. We go outside and it's like
Be in this battle!
space.
I don't understand what they are doing
Sure, the
in this
creature's
area.
nests.
You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's
Nest
remains.
over there and a nest over there. I can't see the one that's over here. I can see the one that was over here.
Engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
There we go. I have a monthly quest that's ready to turn in for Greedfall. I didn't know that was a thing. Is Greedfall a monthly quest thing? Well, there you go. Knocking out two birds with one stone here. Alright, let's destroy their nest.
Protect me in this battle!
I was just going to destroy their nest. Still got you first. Dude, Petters, did you take out that? Oh, that's right, because they're weak against magic. I was like, man, he took that giant thing out all by himself. Well, I was trying to get the item that thing wanted me to have, but so be it. Okay, so we got one more nest to take care of.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Shadow engulf our enemies!
Nice. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we're gonna have to destroy another giant. Which I say Petrus
Shadow engulf our enemies!
That's how I took care of it. Haha, with my awesome sweeping strike ability or whatever that is.
These beasts This will no longer trouble the peace of our queen.
Destroy the creature's
All we
nests.
have to do now is
Yep.
to take care of the ceremony.
Now we may enter.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Yeah, don't mention it. Apparently we already have the lotions, so now we just need to acquire sensors. Which are probably outside of here. Or we could buy it from this dude, right? Hang on. Sensors. She said craft, so I'm thinking if we go to one of our camps and try to see if we can craft it. God, do we really have to walk all the way back over here? Looks like it. That sucks. Wait, was there a crafting table in there maybe? And I just missed it? I'm gonna check real quick since we have to go far anyway. No, yeah, okay. No crafting table. So we literally are gonna have to walk all the way back. Not walk, run. We have to run all the way back. Don't mind me, creatures that are probably nearby. Just passed through. On my way to being lost. Walked right past it. Alright, so use a workbench. We need a sensor. 2 of them.
We have all that we need. Let's go back.
Oh, cool. Let's just fast travel back. Well, at least that's nice. We got to fast travel back. Crafted the sensors ourselves. Look at us go.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a sensor where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side
The
means
hell's
a
up on
lot
my
to me.
face?
But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
So I need to place one at her head.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
So we can send more people to the realm of the dead. Alright. So that was Siora's thing. Now we have Afra. So, we need to go back to another campfire. So let's just go the way I just went. I feel like I just went the long way. Whatever. I'm still going the right way, that's the important part. So Afra, you are the chick with the bow, right? Yes.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous cave of knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
You're right, Afra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Desade. Let's return to Dunkas's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
So we have Siora and Afra. Let's make sure you have the latest and greatest. There we go. Give you a better hat. No necklace for you. Coat is fine. Better gauntlets. Your shoes are fine. Okie-dokie. So we're gonna travel to a village. Okay. We're in the same area, aren't I? Yep. That's hilarious. Both of their things were in the same thing. So we need to go this way. Question the young people about the Cave of Knowledge. Those young people. Specifically, I guess this one.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkas meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
You're
I mean,
probably
couldn't you
right.
just walk away
Look
and
for
we
the
could just talk to the
entrance
girl?
in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Yeah, we won't rat you out. Of course not. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. We're just gonna go right. We're gonna go back the way we just came, which is up this way. So we can use fast travel. Alright. Do I have anything in here? Oh my god, I just click on the stupid crate. Thank you. Nope, okay. Talk to you. I don't want to sell that. Sell that. I don't think anybody else needs the helmet, right? But we'll at least sell this one. I'll sell everything that's in the green. How about that? Oh, I just realized we have 300 space now. Cool. So her thing is with rifles, correct? Yes. Oh, apparently she already has that rifle. Oh wait, no she doesn't. But she has an equally as good rifle, apparently. Well, we're gonna leave you with the equally as good rifle. Oh, I like have not explored this territory at all. How do I get down there? Can I go? Oh, I was gonna say, can I go right? That's a big nope. So how do I get down there? It all looks like it's cut off. That's really weird. I would think that I'd have to go, like, through there. Oh, maybe I can cut through here. Yep, okay, I can. Cool. Oh, hey, there's people I want to.
We'll be rich soon. I don't like... Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours.
You really want to fight me,
So
dude?
I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Listen, I don't want to
30%
worry you, but
chance. We
you
got
are
this.
taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time it'll take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with a whole tribe after us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving, fast!
Nice. I'll be taking those seeds. Whatever's in the stream. Looks like everything around here. Alright, let's continue on to that door.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Well, yeah, I bet it's probably with the seeds we just picked up.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tierna Kadactus went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
It was a little too easy. Just a little too easy. Two ways to go. Up or that way. Well, that way is the way we need to go anyway, so let's go this way. Let's see what's up here. What is up here? Death, probably. Ooh, something over here. So that leads out. It's the only thing that was up here. So there was an alternate way in here. I think that's what that means. Or not, because there's a whole passageway. And what's the end of this one? Oh, well, I'm assuming that's where I have to go. It's like a viewing area.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardaigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Run away! Oh, it actually wants me to be over here.
Esco halen. Esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem. Avenundanum.
Mach, es boglin daiga ni dau. A yigi dames et tier komale.
Quick, Stiora,
Gaif
translate.
to, Morian. Ages radai de radi dawem tairger began.
Kau den nes greta komole. Nas oltargo
Don't know
du.
what you're
Vrektetet
saying.
mad advad. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholik.
Exit the cave. Might as well do it at the back entrance so we don't accidentally run into them. Okay, now what?
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
This is gonna be one of those, yep, wait 24-hour thing. But we also leveled up, so what do we get? So I obviously want to increase my long blade, I think. Because what's my other alternative, right? It's this thing. Shadow Burst. Yeah, I'm good with just sticking at the long blades. Now, what do we do here? I think we can increase... Yeah, because we have the other thing completely maxed out, so we might as well completely max this out. Might as well. Okay, X. Thing that nobody wants. Nobody wants that. Oop. Alright. So, where is the closest camp? Up here. Oh my goodness, there it is. Okay. Why is there a different? Assuming that this is the place we'll have to go to. very long time. We're gonna sleep. Some more. There we go. All the sleeps. We're maxed out on sleep now.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Members of Dunkus's clan.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Okay.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals. These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
All y'all wearing some birds.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions' attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Okay, now what? Get in position for the ritual.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, Meneda,
Yep, I had a feeling there was gonna be a giant monster. Now what?
You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Oh, we're handling this.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't matter.
They won't touch you. Desardo, you have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Oh, no, no. Let's try. That's it, right? Sweet.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so
Questionable
obsessed with his
indeed.
goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desarde. You opened my eyes.
Friendship above all. Finish all companion quests. Cool. Finished all the companions' quests. Question the innkeeper about contraband. Okay, so let's see. Easiest way is probably just the camp that's behind us. Which I should probably switch out Afra now for Petrus. I would go right past it. Travel. Serene. Let's switch out. Who's your team? Move. The sun cannot decide if it wants to stay out today or not. Oof. Okay, we're going to the tavern, it looks like.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
That does all sound really suspicious. Actually, can I upgrade my new sword with this guy?
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the Forge. What can I do for you?
Oh, that's right, you can't upgrade those ones. So I already got that. Yeah,
The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces.
So the end game seems to be sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. Seems to be curing the Malachor.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Desarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes, to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order?
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally. But I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest. But I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Alric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest will be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Seems like talking to him.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
I haven't finished yet.
Oh, I could just lockpick it. Alric, we'll be waiting for you tonight at the quarry, which is near the northern gates. We hope that you will have explanations concerning the mistakes you made during your last operations. It would be a shame if we had to punish you. You have such lovely children. Egon. Well, what does all this mean?
So, were you satisfied with your inspections, sire?
Absolutely. I found this letter in your chest. The signature on it seemed very interesting.
I was sure I'd lost the key. I will explain. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found, or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
This all just sounds like a whole lot of nope.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. You'll be here soon.
Where does it want me to hide? Just like literally all the way at the other end.
My friend! I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool! Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate. A noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Alric. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
This poor man trusted us. We should go to his rescue.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
I didn't betray you. I'll give you everything you want.
Okay, how do I get down there?
Protect me in this battle.
I owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
Yeah, I gave my word that I would.
But what are they
protect him,
doing with
so
all this alcohol?
I had to do it.
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Alric managed to loosen his tongue.
Now, how did they get down here? Aha! So it's the one that's all the way over there? Okay. I always expect to hit the grab all button. Nope. Sure, a lot of crates out tonight. I always forget about the wolves that are over here. What did I just do? Coercive diplomacy? Kill 300 humans. Well, that came in pretty late. Kill with one swing of my sword. Now what did I do? Kill 600 monsters. Wow, how did that line up perfectly? Killed 300 humans and 600 monsters at the same time. I wonder how many achievements I've unlocked in this game so far. Going to Hikmet. Hikmet. I'm my way, stupid chair. Okay, let's see. Up and around.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back garden.
These islanders are drunk, and these guards don't look that official.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
As for you, savage, if you're looking for something to drink, go to my colleague over there.
What? How dare you?
Sorry, but we're entering all the same.
Oh yeah, we'll soon see about that.
Yeah.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Swinging my giant.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Who did we see? Okay, he's not running away. Oh, endurance 2. I was like, ooh, gauntlets. Nope, can't work.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon. And you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows await you. Unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Alrighty, well, that happened. And I'm assuming we gotta go to New Serene again. So, let's go back up this way.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back garden.
Oh, man. Go around the chair this time. Long loading screens, right? Should not have gone this way, but maybe it'll work out. Ah, it did.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals.
Yeah,
His
right.
letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Admiral Cabral, that's the one that's all the way down here, right?
Oh, it's you, Honorary! Come and see! I'll receive
Yeah, I'll go around.
Come closer, good people. The cure and are your friends.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the Guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus garrison. Commandeered? We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral. But Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral. And know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news.
Look at me just playing
Anything
the nice
else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
Okay, where am I going? All the way up there? Let's fast travel. All the fast travel we've been doing. Oh man. What a lazy day. I got about 30 more minutes left on the stream before I gotta take off and go watch some Wonder Woman. Where am I supposed to be going? Okay.
It's blocked.
What do you mean it's blocked?
It's blocked.
Oh, that's the same door. Duh. Alright, fine. We'll go the other way. Just go around the building.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Didn't know who you guys were messing with, did you? Still trying to figure out who the heck these people are that keep attacking us, like just randomly. Like we don't really have enemies. But apparently we do.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit. And I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
They're all upstairs. Usually it's what, to the left is the stair? Yep, okay. Oh, I found one of them.
Hello. I am...
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. Lieutenant Ermelind, at your service.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous. Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you to it. Farewell, Lieutenant.
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Friends, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
Okay. He knows something. There's no other door. I guess maybe go left. Nope, because apparently that's just a fake door. This door, though.
Hello, Lieutenant. Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men.
This
Are
is
you
a cat.
sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. But in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
Now what do you want?
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Desardet.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation.
Did you have to claw my foot,
You're
cat?
quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander. Did you need me?
I'm conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
No, that was not an invitation. Lay back down.
I'll leave you, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
Of showing affection. Why are there so many like arrows pointing down? They were just all different entrances, I guess.
Ah, here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions. But I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We capture them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye. but I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders. And the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
Who took possession of the ship? And for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
Do you know who Egon is?
Oh.
Or at least...
No. No only do I...
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin. That woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No. Numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Let me accompany you. Deirdre is always suspicious. I could help you convince her.
Give me a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Somebody knocked on my door. I had to go answer it. Is this a good place to stop? doing again? I think this is a good place to stop since I have to go, so we're gonna just save it here. Alrighty, well thanks people for whoever came in and joined us as we played some Greedfall, but I'm gonna end it because I'm gonna go watch Wonder Woman, so, which is sounds like a lot of fun, so hopefully it's a good movie. But maybe I'll be back on later tonight, depends on what time I get home. I got other stuff that might be going on, I don't know yet, but we will see. Have a good day, guys, if I don't see you. But tomorrow I'll be streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so check that out. See you tomorrow, if not later tonight. Bye-bye.